From City Hall? I don't know anyone from City Hall. Better open it up. It's the water bill. Okay, let me get another one, Holly.
Oh, hi, and welcome to another Weirdness Really Bad Movie Show. I'm Holly.
And I'm the guy with the camera, Dave.
Or you could just call him what the housekeeping ladies call him.
Really? What do the housekeeping ladies call me?
You know, on second thought, maybe you shouldn't call him what the housekeeping ladies call him because, you know, this is a family show.
Well, really, what do the housekeeping ladies call me?
I can't tell you that right now, but I can tell you that we take a public domain TV show for this and insert some of our own comedy sketches and fill up an hour.
And then we also add a serialized kids program for big kids like us. And today it's episode 4 of Diver Dan.
So, Dave, does the camera have anything to do with today's show?
The camera?
The camera?
Oh, this camera! Well, you know, this is in honor of our TV show today of Man with a Camera.
Oh, that's wait, you're short one man, aren't you there, Dave?
What?
Yeah, never mind. Man with a Camera is a great series which was Charles Bronson's first starring role in television.
So stick around and make my day.
That was Clint Eastwood, not Charles Bronson.
Really? I wasn't trying to do Clint Eastwood.
Who were you trying to do?
Bugs Bunny.
Really?
Hey, you know what? I just figured out what the housekeeping ladies call me.
Really? What do you think they call you?
The good-looking, helpful guy in the corner cubicle.
Yeah, how did you know? Yeah, we'll be right back.
So I had the best pizza last night. It had, oh, wait. Hello? Hello?
No, Dave, I think that was a text.
Oh. See, I don't understand this text stuff people call. You know all the text jargon and shorthand, right?
Oh, yeah, my kids do it all the time.
What's this IDK?
I don't know.
Oh, wait, you just told me you knew all the jargon.
I do.
So, IDK?
I don't know.
So you know everything, but you don't know IDK?
I do know IDK.
Then what is IDK?
I don't know.
All right. Okay, let's try another one. Okay. OMG.
Oh, my gosh.
What? What did I say? Did I say something wrong?
No.
Well, then why'd you say, oh my gosh?
You asked me to.
I asked you to say, oh my gosh?
Yes.
I'm sorry. But I really want to know, is it OMG?
Oh, my gosh.
You did it again.
I did what again?
You said, oh my gosh, you made me sound like I said something wrong.
You didn't say anything wrong.
All right, let's try another one.
Okay.
See, here, LOL. Did you just laugh out loud at me?
Yes, I did.
Why did you do that?
You asked me to.
I asked you to laugh at me.
No.
But you laughed out loud.
Yes.
I want to know what LOL meant. You laughed out loud again.
Yes, you asked me to.
I don't remember asking you to.
I'm not sure what you remember. Let's try this. IDK.
I don't know.
Right.
Right? I was right?
Yes.
About what?
I don't know.
Now, wait a minute. You just said I was right.
Yes.
About what?
I don't know.
You know, Julie, I have to go home and get an aspirin. I'm getting this tremendous headache.
Well, I've got some in my car. Just wait right here. I'll BRB.
You'll BRB?
Yes, just give me a minute.
To BRB?
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna go now.
No, wait. I'm just gonna go home. This headache, I think, is affecting my hearing.
Oh, well, I'm really sorry about your headache, Dave, but I hope you learned some texting.
I don't know.
Very good, IDK. Pretty soon, you're gonna be LOLing.
I don't know what LOL means.
No, Dave, I didn't say IDK, I said LOL.
Goodbye, Julie.
TTYL, Dave.
Hi, I'm Nurse Lovely with another healthy living tip. Walking is really good for your health. My grandfather started walking 5 miles a day when he was 60. Now he's 97 years old, and nobody knows where the heck he is.
It's time for another episode of Diver Dan. Diver Dan, a mix of live action, puppetry, and 2 huge fish tanks. Episodes were shot in 1961 and sold to local stations for kids programming. Now last time we talked about the 2 large fish tanks, so today we're going to talk about the fish in those fish tanks. The only fish used were goldfish, because they were the only species available that would swim at different levels in the tank. So get ready as we present episode number 4 of Diver Dan, Skipper's Gold. Haha, missed. Let's get started.
Below in the deep there's adventure and danger. That's where you'll find Diver Dan. The sights that he sees are surprising and stranger than ever you'll see on the land.
Now Goldie's revived from a treatment of gold, which Finley has brought from the treasure ship's hold. But Baron and Trigger consort to purloin this glamorous fortune of bullion and coin.
That must be the old ship where the talking fish picked up the gold coin. Hey, listen. That funny-looking fish is singing. Blow the man down, mateys, blow the man down, Jimmy way. I wonder if Finley was in time to save the little goldfish. Oh, blow the man down, mateys, blow the man down. Careful now. Hey, boss, I'm nervous. And I'm Baron Barracuda. Sure, boss. Quiet. That gold will soon be ours. Yo-ho, me hearties, it's a beautiful day. I wonder how Finley made out. What do we do now, boss? Something nasty as usual? Quiet, you fool. You heard what Finley said. That old ship is full of gold coins. Is that good, boss? Not boss, Baron Stupid. Okay, Baron Stupid. Shh. If they want the gold, then I want the gold. What do we do with it, boss? We'll keep them from having it. Isn't that enough? Oh.
Isn't she the cutest little thing?
The patient is fully recovered, thanks to my medicine. You mean the gold dust? Oh, gee, that's wonderful stuff. Yes, we should keep some handy in case the goldfish has a relapse.
Finley and Georgie, why don't you ask Skipper Kipper for more gold coins?
Oh, right away, Miss Minerva.
Isn't she the cutest little thing?
Who ever heard of a talking fish? But that was a real gold coin. Must be more in that wrecked ship over there. Can't move very fast in this heavy outfit. And there goes that talking fish again. Hey there! I guess they didn't hear me.
Oh, there comes Finley and Georgie. Yo-ho, me lads!
What's that, Skipper?
Yo-ho, me lads!
Oh, and yo-ho to you, too. We wanted to tell you that those gold coins did the trick.
They saved Goldie's life.
Oh, yes, Skipper. Those gold coins are worth their weight in worms.
The little goldfish is bright and pretty as can be now. Miss Minerva the mermaid is keeping her as a pet. I'm glad to find they have some value, boys. Always planned to sweep out the old cabin, but, well, they had some use after all.
Oh, I'll say. Goldie would have been a poor fish without them.
See, Trigger? We've got to get those gold coins. You don't want to be a poor fish. I don't want to be a poor fish. So we must have the gold.
Naturally, boy. Shh. Doc says I should get a few more. Sort of keep them on hand. You can never tell when it might come in handy to have a little 24-karat gold around.
That's right. All right, my lads. I'll get a couple right now.
Now, please, watch for our chance. We'll sneak up on them and grab all the gold.
Gee, boss, you're smart.
How many times have I told you not to call me that?
Whoops, sorry. Gee, boss, you're stupid.
Not stupid, Baron, you fool!
Okay, Baron, you fool!
Oh, never mind. Now listen to me. When Finley and Georgie leave, you sneak inside the old ship. The skipper is old and weak.
But Baron, when I get in the ship, I get seasick.
And you get me sick.
Huh?
That's a joke.
Oh. You smart, Baron, you fool.
I don't get it. One of these days, Trigger, it will be too much.
Oh, those will be fine. Georgie, you take one and I'll take the other.
Heads or tails, Finley?
Careful, Trigger. Don't show yourself. Slink. Slink. It's traditional.
Okay, Baron. You slink, I'll slink, we all slink.
What did you say?
You're fine, my lads. Take those gold coins back to the good doctor, Surgeon Sturgeon. Be careful, boys. Blow the man down, mateys. Blow the man down. Oh, hey. Looks like we're in for a bit of rough weather.
Then, when I give the signal.
To the porthole, boss?
Yes.
Now Baron and Trigger near Skipper do slink to sneak out the gold as quick as a wink. Old Skipper's not so alert as he was in his prime. Can he manage to shut the porthole in time?
He moves among creatures of frightening features, flashing teeth, slashing jaws, flapping fins, snapping claws. He protects and he saves his friends under the waves. That's where you'll find Diver Dan.
welcome back. It's time for the TV program portion of our show. Today we have an episode of Man with a Camera, starring Charles Bronson. As freelance photographer, Mike Kovac.
Now, Bronson spent most of his early career doing guest shots on various TV shows, along with a few minor roles on the big screen. But in 1958, he got his first chance to star as a former World War II combat photographer who was a combination freelance photographer and private eye for ABC television.
The show lasted for 2 seasons, even though it only filmed a total of 29 episodes, its last episode airing on February 8th, 1960.
And after cancellation, Bronson would go on to have supporting roles and as guest star and reoccurring roles on dozens of TV shows.
Little did television know how successful he would become in the movies.
So, let's go on to Mike Kovac, the other man with a camera, and how about another shot, Holly?
Roll the film, Eugene.
Man with a Camera, starring Charles Bronson.
Your livelihood depends on the results you get with a camera. You have to be careful about your sources of information, especially if the source is Jimmy Costigan, a freelance reporter. Normally, I wouldn't trust Costigan with a used flashbulb, but the story he told me sounded big, if it was true.
Where do we meet him? I'll show you. You got your camera?
I always had my camera. Why did you call me in?
Look, I have a date with a dame who's supposed to be dead, murdered. But who'd believe me? I'm a confirmed liar.
I don't believe you.
But you'll believe what your camera sees, right? Well, so will the DA's office. And if we come up with a picture of Helen Sprague, it'll be the biggest thing since Jumbo.
Yeah, we might come up with the biggest hoax since Jumbo. Come on, get in. District.
Well, this has to be kind of sneaky. After all, this girl's letting a guy be tried for a murder, and she doesn't want to be photographed. There's some dame standing back there in the darkest spot in the alley. You can hardly see her in the shadows.
Yeah, well, this can.
Helen Sprague?
Are you alone?
Yes.
Then yes, I'm Helen Sprague.
Oh, miss!
I told you to come alone!
I just got a glimpse of her in the light from the flash.
Well, is she Helen Sprague?
Well, she said she was. I can't be sure.
Well, let's get this developed and find out. Come on. Howard Dorn, popular nightclub singer and recording star, was being indicted for the murder of Helen Sprague, even though the police could not find her body. The papers had given the story a big play. What I had in the developer was proof, maybe, that Helen Sprague was alive, and that Howard Dorn was innocent of any crime. Come on in. Close that door before you open the curtain, will you?
Did you get anything?
Well, it's starting to come through now.
It's her. That's her, Helen Sprague. She isn't dead.
It looks like it, but let's make sure.
Now, are you convinced? I've got the biggest story in my life, and you've got the biggest picture.
Absolute proof, beyond any shadow of a doubt, that Helen Sprague is alive. That's pretty strong, isn't it?
You've got eyes, haven't you?
Yes, my eyes say we found her.
So do my ears. The dame told me she was Helen Sprague. You heard her.
Well, that's what I can't understand. Why did she come forward if she wanted to run?
She explained that to me on the phone. If she goes to the police, they throw her in jail for obstructing justice. But at the last minute, she couldn't stand by and see Dorn tried for her murder. Nothing could be plainer.
There's one thing that could.
What?
If you arrange this whole thing, a hoax, just to get a big story. After all, you told me you were a liar. If we've made a mistake, your big story and my big camera will let a murderer loose. The picture caused a big sensation, and I got a big price for it. So did Costigan for his feature articles. But the assistant DA, Paul Hatton, was plenty unhappy.
You broke the DA's case wide open. How do you like it, Kovac? Dorn's free thanks to your picture.
Well, I brought the negative along in case your lab wants to check it. You'll see that it wasn't touched up or faked.
Our office had circumstantial evidence enough for an indictment on Dorn. He had a motive. He openly threatened to kill Helen Sprague. He bought a gun through underworld channels. Helen Sprague disappearing at the same time. It all added up.
Well, I just pushed the button. The film tells the story.
Dorn had all the motive in the world for killing her, and he still has it. How would you like the job of guarding Helen Sprague wherever she is? Oh, I know. The camera tells the story. There's just one more thing, Kovac. It's your reputation that set Dorn free. I can't doubt your photo. Nor the fact that it's a new picture taken last night. But Costigan, he's been known to rig a story. Fill me in on this one, Chapter 1.
Well, Costigan phoned me. He said he received a call from a girl identifying herself as Helen Sprague. Now, she wanted him to meet her. He wanted me along to take a picture to prove his story. Chapter 2? Well, I don't know.
Okay. Send Costigan in.
Yes, sir.
What's the matter, Hatton? Beginning to doubt your eyes as well as your ears? Oh, I knew you'd doubt my story, but I didn't think you'd doubt that photograph.
Hatton, you don't still believe that Helen Sprague is dead, do you?
I don't know. But let me tell you one thing. If I find that this photo's a fake, I'll be seeing you, and don't think I won't. You'll look good in handcuffs.
Pete Monteith, what are you doing here?
Hello, Mike.
Hey, what's the idea of busting in here like this?
I'm just sitting here getting madder and madder.
Getting madder about what? What's wrong with you anyhow? You know, Pete, you don't look like your old happy self. I thought you were traveling that grunt and groan circuit.
I want to see you about the picture you took of my girl.
Your girl?
Now, where is she?
What do you mean, your girl? Pete, I think you've had too many hard cuts.
That's so.
I owe you one, Pete.
She ducked out on me 2 days ago. Where is she, Mike?
Since when did you start running around with Helen Sprague?
Yeah. I seen that name under a picture, Helen Sprague. Did she tell you that name?
Pete, do you mean that your girlfriend looks like Helen Sprague?
No, she don't look like Helen Sprague or nobody else. She looks like Connie Sawyer, my girl. Now, this is my babe, Connie. She run out on me, and I want to find her.
What makes you so sure that this is Connie Sawyer?
Her earrings. Take a look at them. How could I mistake them that set me back $50? Connie wouldn't part with those gems, and she wouldn't give them to no Helen Sprague.
Pete, this is very important. Now take another good long look at that photo. Are you sure that's Connie Sawyer and not just the earrings?
Her hair is nice and soft and black. She sure is pretty, isn't she? But I'm as sure as a guy can ever be about a dame. What, with the way they keep changing their makeup and their hair color? It's Connie, all right.
But the girl's hair in this photo is a different color than Connie Sawyer's was the last time you saw her, right?
So what? She even dyed it orange once. Now, you listen. My girl would die before she'd part with them $50 earrings. Hey, where are you going?
Out. I want to check on something.
You ain't going no place till you tell me where I find Connie.
Okay, Pete. Will you do me a favor first?
What?
Stand back there a little bit.
Why?
I want to take your picture. And all you have to do, Pete, is watch the birdies. I owed you one. When you wake up, get a photo of your girl and meet me back here at 8. I was in serious trouble if Pete Monteith was telling a straight story. But there was no record of a Connie Sawyer at the usual sources of information. Costigan denied all knowledge of a Connie Sawyer. He even helped me search through the newspaper's morgue of photographs. I even tried a model agency, which was interesting, but no Connie. I checked several places around Midtown Manhattan without luck. But then I realized I might have been looking in the wrong places. Pete Monteith's girl probably came from a different district altogether. Why not start looking here, in that dark alley where Costigan and I had gone to meet Helen Sprague?
You a policeman?
No.
Then why did you come in the back way?
There was a girl that ran down that alley last night. This is the only door she could have come into.
All right, so I had a customer. This thing. I can't raise nothing.
Well, maybe the phone's dead.
Everything around here dies at the same time.
I'm looking for a girl named Connie Sawyer. I want to talk to her.
In that booth. She ain't talking, though. I was hoping you was a policeman.
Mr. Projectionist, stop the show. Here's great news you ought to know. We've just got a shipment of taste-thrilled treats, all tip-top quality and delicious eats. There are hot dogs and popcorn and candy galore. There's soft drinks and coffee and a whole lot more. So direct your steps to our refreshment stand to enjoy the finest snacks in all the land.
You've seen the show. It was quite a treat. But now you'd like something to eat, so right this way to the concession stand serving Castleberry's, the best in the land. Yes, sir. Castleberry's is real Southern barbecue. Choice cuts of meat slowly cooked over open pits of smoldering oak coals for honest-to-goodness barbecue flavor. You'll also find hot coffee, cold soft drinks, and delicious ice cream in our snack bar to go with your Castleberry sandwich. Just look at that generous helping of rich, juicy barbecue. Yum, yum. For a real taste thrill, Castleberry's barbecue will fill the...
Phone's dead, too.
You mind telling me what happened here?
Connie came in with a guy. They took that booth. The guy must have left when my back was turned.
What kind of guy?
A customer, that's all. I never look at him. I just wait on him. A man, a guy. How do I know? Maybe if they buy a drink, I take a look. But not at the stiffs that just buy coffee.
Well, I think you better get to a phone that works and call the police. Tell them a girl has been strangled here.
What'll I tell them about you?
Well, if you talk to a guy called Hatton, you tell him I took off for South America.
Dorn? Listen and listen good. The plans are all changed. I've got to get out of town. And I want the money now, fast, all of it.
Now, don't get excited. I got the money out of the bank, but how can I bring it to you? The police are watching me.
Well, I don't care how you shake the police, but shake them.
What if I can't?
Listen, buddy boy, you're not the only singer in the world. If I have to, I can sing beautifully.
Okay, I'll get it to you somehow. But where?
Bring it to Mike Kovac's apartment. 227 West Waverly Place. Now, have you got a gun?
Yes, I happen to have one, but why?
Suddenly, Mike Kovac's in the way. That's why I want the money and the gun in a hurry.
All right, I'll bring them.
Did you get it, Pete?
Here. It's the only one over I got. That was when her hair was yellow. Where was you?
Well, I was looking...
Did you find Connie?
Pete, I think you better give me a minute. I don't know what I found yet, okay?
Hey, what you doing?
I retouched John. Just going to change the makeup and the hair a little bit.
Gee, you're making her look better. You're giving my babe class, Mike. Now that's real class. I always did like her when her hair was black. Blacker than a dark alley on Skid Row. Man, you're sure making my girl beautiful. It's her. I mean, it ain't her. I'm all mixed up. Maybe my girl is somebody else. Or maybe you hit me one too hard.
Hatton, this is Mike Kovac. This time you listen. You know, you were right. It was a big hoax. Somebody found a girl who looked enough like Helen Sprague with makeup and a different hair job. Yeah, I can prove it. Then they had me take the photo of her. Yeah, Helen Sprague is probably dead now. So is the other girl. She was strangled. Well, the dead girl is... Well, you'll find her at Tony's spot. It's on Delgado Street. Yeah. Her name is Connie Sawyer. Pete, I'm so sorry. I had to hit you too hard this time.
Somebody killed my girl, Mike?
Yeah, I'm real sorry, Pete.
Mike, who did it?
I don't know.
Then why?
Pete, I wish I knew that too. Bribery, money the wrong way, Pete, the dirty way.
How could anybody hurt Connie for a couple of lousy bucks? Mike, they accused me of taking a dive the other day. But what's taking a dive compared to killing a girl for money? Yeah, I took that dive. But, Mike, I didn't hurt nobody.
Here, Pete, drink this. Come on, drink it. All the way, Pete. All of it.
Guess I'd better go and think about all this.
Costigan, why didn't you knock?
You didn't give me time. It was Pete Monty, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's an old friend of mine.
Did you find that girl we were looking for?
Yeah? Take a good long look at that photo.
Well, they look the same, but this has been retouched.
You're wrong, Costigan. I just changed the makeup of the girl. Connie Sawyer looked enough like Helen Sprague, so all I had to do was change her makeup and her hairdo.
So what?
So I think you try to palm Connie Sawyer off on me as Helen Sprague, that's what.
Palm Connie? I did not. Why would I?
I don't know why, but I think you would.
Oh, I would, Mike. If I had a reason, a motive. Motive, that's the important thing.
This being a freelance reporter is pretty tough, isn't it, Costigan? I know. It's maybe just as tough as being a freelance photographer. Only one difference. I do it by choice. But I think that you're forced into it. There's no steady income. If you want to make a buck, you have to go out and sweat for it. You take a coffee break, it costs you time. Nobody else, just you.
I don't understand what you're getting at.
If you want to eat, you have to keep your nose to the grindstone and plug away all the time. I know how tough it is. You either work or you starve. I've done both, Costigan, I know.
Does this have something to do with motive?
Maybe the motive of a man who's a coward. The kind of a man who lies a lot. A man who can't hold down a steady job. The kind of a man who can't make it freelancing. In other words, Costigan, a man who's got the motive for making money the easy way.
What easy way?
Lots of easy ways. The ways of a coward. Kind of a coward who goes out and strangles a girl. Some poor, unfortunate girl from Delgado Street. And that's you.
I'm not sure what you're driving at, Kovac, but I'm getting fed up. Come in, Dawn.
Dawn?
What took you so long?
I had to change cabs 3 times to shake it. Is it all right to talk in front of him?
That depends on what you brought.
So you two were buddies. Which one of you arranged this hoax?
Costigan, how did he find
Shut
out?
up, Darn. What did you bring?
The money.
And what else?
You might as well know. You're not going to be around much longer anyway. Costigan was interviewing me at the jail. He asked me how much it'd be worth to get out from under a murder charge.
What did you offer him?
Money.
Kovac seems to know everything.
Mr. Kovac is a smart man.
Did you kill Helen Sprague?
Tell him, Howard, you've got the gun.
Yeah, I had to. She was bleeding me white with blackmail.
Who killed Connie Sawyer?
Over here. That's my job, Mike. I work for Dorn. You were so right. I don't like it freelance.
And you're just about man enough to pull that trigger, huh?
Exactly man enough.
Why don't you use your hands like you used them on that girl?
This'll do.
You could have helped me.
Well, I never wrestled doubles, Mike. Never wrestled more than man to man. Wouldn't know what to do in the ring with a partner.
Oh, Pete. These just aren't partners, they're murderers.
Well, they tell us we'll get suspended if we ever hit anybody outside the ring.
Operator, get me the police department, will you? Pete, if you didn't want to help me, why did you come back?
Well, I came back to see if you'd let me have back that picture of my girl. The one you fixed up all pretty. You made her hair soft and black, the way it used to be when I first seen her.
Police?
Hey, post no bills, buddy.
Well,
oh, the Red Cross, that's different.
Yeah, you joined up yet, like me?
And now, it's showtime.
The Weirdness Really Bad Movie sadly presents the Weirdness Thought of the Week.
I would voice more complaints if I weren't afraid of all the remedies people might suggest.
If it ain't dark, it's light. If you ain't sure, you might. It's gotta be this or that. If it ain't full, it's blank. If you don't spin, you bank. If it ain't Bing, it's Frank. It's gotta be this or that. Who can it be if it ain't me? I know it's not your mother. Can't you see it's gotta be one way or the other? Tell me what I must know. If you don't like, I'll go. If it ain't yes, it's no. It's gotta be this or that. What I must know. If you don't like, I'll go. If it ain't yes, it's no. It's gotta be this or that. It's gotta be this or that.
Ready?
No.
All right, then. Let me know.
Okay.
Okay. So what party would you run for, Dave? The creepy guy party?
You know, look.
Look! Look, here's your line, right here.
You know, about 20 more takes of this and he'll get flipped as much as I've been.
Dave is busy competing with a dust mop.
Bavis?
Babe. Babe.
Babe. Wow. I didn't even know I wrote him into this one.
I'm gonna hit it a little harder this time. Hey, here comes your buddy. You can thank him personally.
For what? Seeing if Obamacare really works?
Hey, I wanted to thank you guys.
That's a good line.
It's a great line.
I'm Holly, and as you know, we don't have a location. We don't have a location.
We don't. But what are we doing here?
I don't know. There were no numbers. And there was an accident and I had to take a detour. Okay.
What do you say we shake on it?
No way.
I'll take care of this, Dave. Oh, do I get to flip him?
You get to flip him. Well, surprises when you don't read the script.
It's more fun that way. But that's why it's so much fun, and Dave needs something for the blooper reel.
That's right.
Well, it looks like that's all the time we have for this week's show. We invite you to visit us at our webpage at weirdnessreallybadmovie.com. Visit us because we have over 150 videos and pictures and information about the show and our cast members.
And you can keep up with what's going on and where we're at, and then like us on Facebook at facebook.com/TWRBM for The Weirdness Really Bad Movie.
And you can email us at reallybadmovie@rocketmail.com. Keep it clean, and we might just use it on the air.
And while you're emailing us, let us know if you have a favorite sketch or a favorite show.
So Dave, when are you going to have those pictures developed so we can see them? I thought maybe we might send them to some of our viewers.
What do you mean have them develop? I just hook it into my computer and download them.
I hate to break this to you, Dave, but that's not a digital camera. It actually uses film.
Film? When did that happen?
Back in 1889.
No wonder I don't have any film.
Why's that?
My time machine is broken again.
No film?
No film.
We'll see everyone next week on the Weirdness Really Bad Movie Show.